What up, peace? Y'all know who it is. Jake Torrance, a.k.a. Jakey J, a.k.a. I much prefer you call me Little Motherfucker Tony, man. What's up, Pops? A.k.a. Mr. Health as well, so take care of yourself, man. Check this out. You know what I noticed, y'all? People is hurting, man. People is hurting, man. Between financial issues, between, you might be a little rift in the household, and mostly because people is missing loved ones, man, who was in their lives, man, and they're not here no more, man. I know. So what I also noticed, it's a cruel world. People is not giving a fuck no more, man. I mean, jobs, people, they can give a fuck less if you having a bad day or if you going through moments where you're going through times like this, one of the issues or another issue, you know what I'm saying? So what I notice is that when I'm talking to people, when I'm seeing people, I kind of spot it out. I can see it in their eyes, man, the hurt. Like, even with my cousins, my first cousins, all my cousins, man, we don't get to kick it like we used to. But when we was brought up, we considered like brothers and sisters, my first cousin. That's how tight my family and my mother and father and our aunts and uncles raised us, man. Like holidays, family events, even like everyday dinner table, man. We used to sit down every day and eat dinner together. We don't see that shit in households no more, man. The shit is like, you lucky if you getting together and family, all the family is gathering up for holidays and shit. You lucky if your family's still doing that, because a lot of families that was doing it before had lost that matriarch or that person that single individual that glued the family together. Now everybody is just like dispersing, doing their own thing, or everybody is bickering, trying to get to be that person, wanting to be that person, or looking, searching for that person in the family to bring everybody together, but they just can't find it, or can't nobody suitable for the job, right? So what I noticed, man, when I'm talking to my cousins, we used to get together, man, and fucking, it wasn't a care in the world. It wasn't nothing, but all the way through from elementary, junior high, high school, out of high school, we kicked it, and we used to kick it so much, and it was not a care in the world. You know, we got in this trouble, and we got in this shit, and we did shit on those days, but for the most part, it was glow, man. It was smiles. It was all good times. And now when I sit down and kick with one of my cousins, I can just see, you know, some of my cousins lost their mothers. Some of them lost their mothers and their fathers. Some of them lost, you know, kids. Some of them might have lost, you know, I've lost grandchildren. I had some tragic stuff happen to me in the last 3 to 5 years, man. So we all have had our losses. And what I noticed, man, is what I call my days is artificial breaths, man. It's like the breathing ain't even real. Like you breathing, that's what I call the artificial breaths, man, because you ain't even here, man. It's like you don't want to be here, but you know you got to be here because you got people to count on you, and you got people that you know. I don't care what nobody say, man. This is what you do when you have in those days, especially if you're missing somebody, that big person. And this is what I do, and this is what you should do, man. Live through them, man, first and foremost. Remember the shit that they like to do and they love to do the most, man, and try to do it as much as you can, or think about it as much as you can. And the biggest thing, man, is remember, I don't care. They watching you, man. They up there watching us being having bad days and moping and crying and thinking about them like, and I guarantee you they don't want us to feel like that. This is how I always get out of my pain and out of my struggle, because I know them people upstairs that I'm thinking about up in heaven, they up there, they up there watching me like, don't cry. We safe, we cool. I know you miss me, but I'm up here in the glory land, living life. Living where it ain't no problems, it ain't no issues, it ain't none of that, man. So why is y'all down there being selfish, wanting us back down there in that world that is so cruel and so harsh, and so that's what we got to get over, man. And when we see somebody having a bad day, if you love them, if you don't love them, if you don't know them, if you don't give two fucks about them, man, get the fuck away from them, man. If you do have some type of heart, man, don't keep giving them a bad day, bro. Help them out. Some people need help. Some people like me, the best thing you can do for me when I'm having my days is stay away from me, bro. Because I'm going to get it together. Like I said, I'm going to have those thoughts, and I'm going to recoup myself, give me a couple of days, and I'm able to do that. But some people ain't able to do that. Some people need that shoulder to cry on, or need that talk. Figure that person out, man. And then be there for them, man, because the world is so cruel and it's so full of hate and so much full of envy, man. that we got to change it around for somebody, or it's just going to get worse, man. Family problems, financial problems, people missing people, man, it's part of everyday life, man. So the best thing we can do is try to lend out a helping hand, help somebody else's struggle, even if you're struggling. That's what a real one do, man. And try to turn this place around. I know it ain't gonna motherfucking work overnight, and I know it probably ain't gonna never happen, but to feel better in you, man. For you to feel better, like me, man, because some people feel better when they turn their bad day into everybody else's bad day. Some people feel better to make people feel worse, man. Don't be one of those type of people, man. Like, share, subscribe, follow, man. We're going to bring more of this on the channel, man. I'm trying to grow the channel. Plus, I got some topics that I noticed and I want to bring up, man. And we're going to run it up, man. Let me tell y'all who I am again real quick, man. It's Jakey J. Let's go.